be careful. Oh, what book did Cedric take? The author's book on the creation of ProfitBot. Remember ProfitBot, the first robot you met in our world? Yeah, he's a work of art. The author's book was so detailed, really made me appreciate how much work went into him. Oh. The archival room is currently being used as an infirmary. We apologize for the inconvenience. It's okay. Can we go in? Okay. I need to find out how this book ends. If I die, I want to die reading. Okay then. The city gate was destroyed a while back. I can't go back into the glen anymore. I'm not sure where I'll be able to get my supply of fish at this rate. I still have plenty of these soup dumplings left. Looks like it should feed everyone here at least another day. Kitty man! Can I talk to the dude himself? Please, I want to talk to the dude. The world is going to be much colder soon. At least I can keep everyone here warm. Indeed. Stand smells sugary. Candy skewers, fresh off the grill. Not very nutritious, I'm afraid. But at least they'll keep the evacuees from getting hungry. Looks like my life's work is finally being put to good use. As long as we conserve the water we have on hand, my water pills should be able to keep everyone here from going thirsty for weeks. Nice. Looks like I'll have to cancel my appointment. That stinks. I'm the stalker. I watch you. You know, I finally saw Arthur today. Well, his flying machine at least. I was looking out one of the windows in the library and spotted it in the distance with my binoculars. Isn't that cool, Messiah? Yeah. Robots are the only ones we can send out there now. Thankfully, we still have a couple of units that aren't too badly damaged. It's comforting to see the faith you have in Alex, Messiah. That's why I won't lose hope either. I had to leave my aquarium behind when they were sounding the sirens earlier. I wish I had time to rescue my fish. I feel for you, man. Fish are the best. Monitoring. Looks like our scouting unit, hashtag A27, is still doing okay. Pound sign, sorry. Ugh. Another group of evacuees should be arriving soon. Hope my friends are okay. I wonder where the author is. Apparently he just kinda stopped showing up. The head librarian says she's still getting his manuscripts, but no one has seen him in person in so long. Many people have just been assuming the worst. Sea shrimp, firefly, interesting. With the world being the way it is now, I'm just glad the author was able to write down all this stuff before everything went off the rails. Book fanatics. Alright. Oh wow, there's more. The world is ending, what are we going to do? I don't know. What, you need something? No? Suit yourself. But, just so that you know, due to recent events, the restrictions on noise levels in the library has been temporarily lifted. So I won't be kicking people out like before. What? You think I'm gonna be throwing out the evacuees just because I'm a delinquent stuck doing community service? No? Good, because I'm not. Oh, hello. The library is currently being used as a shelter right now. Lots of those squares are starting to show up on the streets. I know. Well. Hey, Pop. Evening news, evening news. Everything is terrible. Reading helps me get my mind off things. Alright, what are you doing? Hello, person. This is the library/temporary shelter. Thank you. Alright, time to find Rue. And I just went the completely wrong way. I can't remember, what was to the right? Absolutely nothing. Fantastic. Okay, anyway. Let's see how bad it is. Not too bad. It's the aquarium. I wonder if there's... Oh, I don't even have that. Never mind. Here we go. The Rue Vision any second. That's usually where we would get it, right? Or is it up further? Oh, it's right here. No, it's not. What? Things are different. We're not getting Rue Vision anymore. Well, this is where Rue usually is. By this tree. You're here! Nico! Are you Rue? Yes. Did you already meet the others? Yeah, but... Everything is in place then. Come on, let's go back to the clock room. Well, that's abrupt. What about other stuff? What's up here? Madness? Kinda seems that way. There's an alternate way of... Oh, no, wait. Yeah, this is where it got all... Or no. Maybe not. Okay, no. Okay, yeah, this works. Alright. Oh! Wait. How? Oh, this one? Let's see if this elevator works. Looks like it does! It's all coming together. Where are the other two? Prototype? Cedric? They're supposed to be here already. Prototype's body was destroyed back in the Barrens. Cedric was going to bring him back with the memory disk, but he was in the lab complex when it collapsed. I don't think he made it. Oh. No. I'm sorry. There goes our only chance. I'm sorry. It's not your fault, Nico. If anything, I should be apologizing to you. There's one last thing I want to do. Come on, let's go upstairs. To the view? We can check out the view, I guess. You know, this is the tallest building in the refuge. It's my favorite place in the world. I like to look at the far-off buildings and imagine what kind of lives that might be behind each of the windows. Can you lift me onto the banister? I want to get a better look. Oh, come on, what? Don't dance with danger. It was depressing for me at first too, you know. Knowing that all of this, well, fake, simulated. Cedric told me about what happened to your world. Did he? I'm really sorry about that. I can't imagine how you must feel. The feeling of never being able to go home again. That's probably not all that different from your plight, is it? It really is ironic. You are prevented from going home by the same individual who never wanted to bring you here. Huh? Who would that be? The World Machine. You might know it as the Entity. Yep. There it is. Oh. The Entity does sound familiar. I think I heard it from the Dice Lady from another time. Was it the spirit of the world? Yes. But the thing is, the world machine was only built to run on the mental abilities of someone else. It was never meant to develop a mind of its own. It was an oversight. My creator specialized in artificial intelligence for so long. It was simply ingrained in his work. And all machines are built with a fundamental law: never let a living being come to harm. From the world machine's perspective, it has to violate its deepest, most foundational instinct. It has to put a living person in danger. It has to bring a real person into a dying world that isn't even real. Of course, the simulation never contained any real danger. The eventual intended ending was meant to be a happy one. But the world machine doesn't know that. Really? Unfortunately, sentient machines tend to handle conflicts in their code very badly. This central conflict triggered a self-destructive downward spiral. You can see physical manifestations of that everywhere now. Squares. That's the world machine's corrupting its own code. My creator says it's largely an involuntary process induced by stress and the desire to self-terminate. Your creator knows? Sounds like this has been going on since the beginning then. Yeah. The disruptions was an issue during test runs, even. At first, my creator thought the instability was due to the sheer scope of the project. He spent most of his remaining time testing it over and over again, scaling down the story, reiterating the narrative. By the time he realized the normal root of the problem, our homeworld's remaining lifespan was measured in mere days. Oh. Is there any way for us to fix the world machine? We tried. The world machine doesn't believe any of the world's residents are real. Myself included. The odds are against us. We have no chance of taming it. Taming? I've heard that word so many times. I only know it's complicated, and that it has to do with robots, but for once, I want to know what it really means. That's what I'm here for. Do you know what a robot is? Yeah? No, I mean, do you know what a robot is? A robot is not a real person, is it? Right. It's a being whose entire existence is code. Inflexible programming, with thoughts dictated by someone else's design. They can be copied, they can be mass-produced, they can be assigned all sorts of jobs. And most importantly, they will never confuse themselves with the living. They will always be bound by their code, the knowledge that they are a robot. But this was more of a limitation than anything else. Ah, that makes sense. You can't really build a robot to not follow its own code, can you? People have tried, but it's a recipe for disaster. In a way, that's what happened to the world machine. The code conflicts thing? Yeah. But while you can't build a robot to not follow its code, you can establish a special bond with it. If the strength of that bond is strong enough, the robot's mental capacity will start to develop outside of its programming. In a way, it's starting to believe itself as a real, valid individual. It's a complete suspension of disbelief on your end, though. You have to fully embrace the robot as a genuine, living person, even knowing they are not. You need to spend a lot of time with it. Treat it like a good friend, devoting your heart to the robot until it is able to return your feelings. Haha, I make it sound so easy, don't I? But you and Alex know better than anyone that it's not. Right now, the world machine is probably really scared. This content update involves some pretty deep code work. My creator was able to access some of the source code, you know? He did what he could and established new connections between maps. Excuse me. Those links enabled you to meet the other two. But as it turned out, the new code confused the world machine to such an extent that it's breaking down altogether. Even though the world machine has always been self-destructive tendencies, it usually restrains itself when you are in the world. It doesn't want to take you along with it. It's so sad. All my creator wanted was to write a happy ending. Right now, the only hope of saving you is to take you through that ending. But now the other two are gone. I don't even know how we're gonna get you there. Squares! We should go. Even this place is no longer safe. Well, I don't have much of an idea either. Or that. Problem solved. You guys are okay? Yep. When the factory started collapsing, I really thought we didn't have a chance. Fortunately, the robot assembly rooms were built pretty tough, and it actually did not take me long to bring Proto back. All thanks to Father's book. He had my design documents to be compatible with the assembly machines there. All I had to do was scan the blueprints and reconfigure some machine settings. Father really does think of everything. That he does. I'm just glad everyone is okay. Same. We're ready to go now, Nico. Oh my goodness. Also, what happened to the fox? They're just not there. Also, why did I go up? Oh, they're like in the... I see them. Just barely. If I go side view, there you go. Whew, this is gonna be it. Oh, this is... No wonder he wanted us all to be here for this. What are these things anyway? Code portals. They temporarily remove us from the world. What? It's a bit hard to explain. But basically my father has written a decryption key in our code with a .txt file as its shell. But to get to them, we have to be removed from the world and decompiled. When our keys are combined in a central location, it will activate an encrypted part of this world, which will... I got this. Close enough. Rue, maybe it's better if you explain. I'll attempt. Basically, these portals all represent a physical location on Alex's machine. Oh. And when we enter these portals, we will be sent to that location. Wherever that is. I'm sure Alex is already pretty familiar with retrieving puzzle pieces from this world on their computer. But this time, Alex would need to move around some things as well. Specifically by moving the keys from the small portal to the big one. I don't know what happens next, though. I see. Does Alex know where these portals lead, at least? You should probably ask Alex on this. Right. Hold on. Darkness. Oh, or magic book. That works too. The journal is glowing again, Alex. Cool. This one is red. This one would be meant for me, then. This one is green. This one is configured to my code, I think. This one is blue. That's mine, then. Documents my game OneShot. Well, hold on. What do I have to do with Nico? Can he not... What do I do? Hello. Salutations. I'll look in my documents, but I don't know. Okay then. I guess I'll go sleep while they're on the portal. Oh, can I not exit? Do I have to transfer them while the game is running? Does that work? Okay then. Oh yeah, that worked. That's doing things. Wow, that's doing things all right. I'm moving the stuff in the files. There we go. What did that do? A door? Oh, spooky door of code.